But let's see. What messages do we have for the collective? You're pregnant too? Just period. So all the baddies getting pregnant. What's going on? They trapped us. Look at that. Competition, baby. Like, this is already giving the energy of Beyonce. Like, you the Beyonce and somebody's trying to compete with Beyonce. Impossible. Like, mission impossible. I'm also getting and picking up on the energy of, like, you driving somewhere and, like, somebody may have, like, road rage or something like that, and they trying to, like, compete with you, and you just, like, that Toyota ain't gonna keep up with the sports car. I don't know. It's like just looking in your rear view mirror, like, yeah, it ain't gonna work. Someone is always trying to one-up you, okay? Someone is always trying to one-up you. And it's given like somebody claimed that they did it first, knowing damn well that they got inspired by you, but they never want to give you your prompts. They don't want to like let you know that you inspired them to do or be what it is that they are doing or being. Because again, they're very toxic, just period. And I'm getting here that this is someone who has like some sort of substance abuse, or they abuse substances in some sort of way. Alcoholic beverages, drug use. And it's like somebody wants to compete with someone who possibly doesn't do that. Like, okay. I'm also getting here that you're highly protected. You could also have black obsidian, which carries a calming and positive energy that can help you remember to look on the bright side of things instead of looking at things in a very negative way. So this is also giving that even though individuals could be wanting to compete with you or they view you as competition, the way that it is that you perceive it is in a positive way. It's a simple fact that not everyone or not all competition is bad competition. At the end of the day, it's like you being very well developed in adversity, okay? And it's also being like acknowledging the fact that individuals want to compete with you, like, you know what I'm saying, instead of feeling insulted, like, or like, why are you trying to compete with me? It's more like, oh, you want to compete with me, you see me as someone, you see me as competition. I like that. Great. I hope it brings out the best version of you. I hope you keep going and moving forward. But it's also like being secure within yourself, knowing that you can't beat me. Like, your perception or how you view things in general is just different than how a lot of other individuals may view it. Okay? And I feel like somebody really wants to try to dim your light because you could be representing a sunflower at this point. Like, literally, someone could like sunflower seeds or be eating sunflower seeds. Okay? But it's almost like someone wanted to try to cause you to lose out on an opportunity. That's another thing. Individuals want you to lose out on an opportunity or try to slow certain things down for you. Yeah. But I'm getting here that you're very intuitive. Then we have here amethyst. You may be someone who's very interested in crystals, or you work with crystals. You could be using crystals to meditate as well. But amethyst enhances your psychic. It's protecting. It helps you feel or maintain control when it comes to yourself. Has a lot of spiritual energies, especially when it comes to dreaming. Some of you may actually put a crystal underneath your pillow while dreaming, which can actually help you with insomnia and nightmares if you are experiencing those things. Okay? But it's almost like somebody wanted you to view something in a negative way so that you'll end up self-sabotaging yourself. Spot on, Buki. Thank you. I appreciate that. Somebody wanted you to miss out on an opportunity, but you already receiving the opportunity. If it was a missed opportunity, then it would have came out in the reverse. You wouldn't have been receiving it. But I'm getting here because something is divinely yours, or it's supposed to be yours, or it's supposed to be coming to you. You are supposed to have it this lifetime. It's coming. It's already yours. And it's like somebody here is like, they're frustrated because they're kind of like, They try to restrict you from receiving an opportunity, but the opportunity, you're already receiving it. It's like somebody wanted to still see you in some sort of poverty state. It's like somebody wanted you to obtain a poverty or sacred mindset, to where it's like you don't feel like you have enough and everything for you is challenging. But at the end of the day, you're still receiving this opportunity. You're still like, I'm getting here, maybe it's like a application, maybe you're applying for something and someone tried to restrict you from being approved or being monetized. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like somebody wanted you to experience financial loss. Someone doesn't want you, or doesn't want you to have money in general. Why does every time we do a reading, it has to pertain to money? Okay? Just crazy. Like, I feel like your vigilance is what makes individuals feel very insecure, because they know that even if they were to gather a group of people, or even if they were to try to come at you or challenge you with just more than one person or more than 5 people, you still will stand up. It's like somebody wants to try to catch you off guard, and they never can catch you off guard because you're like on the hill and they're like at the bottom. And it's like you have an advantage. You always have some sort of advantage over individuals who keep trying to challenge you. So you're always prepared, is what I'm getting here. It's like somebody really wanted to be the one to have control over what's happening in your life, or certain opportunities and things that you're receiving. And they don't have it. They don't have control over it. Like, somebody's going to come to the realization that challenging you is not going to be as easy as they thought it was going to be. Okay? It's not as easy as they thought it was going to be. And you could also be realizing that there's a lot of individuals around you who are opportunists. They always have their hand out for something. It's also given an energy of you always giving something, always supplying something to individuals. And now it's kind of like you're restricting that energy back. You're no longer over giving, over indulging and giving to people, because all people are doing is just taking and taking and taking from you. They're not investing back into you. So it's kind of like also restricting any type of opportunity to where somebody could take advantage of you. Ace of Cups, something is brewing. Okay, something is brewing, especially when it comes to possibly a new love offer. You meeting a new person, getting into a new relationship with someone, especially when it comes to certain decisions that it is that you're making. The decisions that it is that you're making, you're wanting to make better decisions than the decisions that you made before, because you don't want the past to repeat itself. So it's something about you acknowledging your decisions and what it is that you need to do, especially when it comes to choosing the right person, or choosing people in general, or just choosing the right thing. Okay? Because I also feel like it's like you making a decision to do something new, or you making a decision to do something and you ended up developing some sort of new feelings towards it, or towards a person. I mean, put the shoe where it fits. This is a very general read. Okay? Yeah. But it definitely gives like something new, and you experiencing a new feeling, a new vibe from this either new job, or you're applying to go somewhere new because your feelings have changed about an old place that it was that you were working at or you used to be at, and meeting new people. Like, I feel like everything that's coming into your life is going to be very beneficial for you. I feel like the divine, the universe in general, is aligning new things to come towards you, because you're entering a new phase, a different timeline. It's time for everything new, is what it's giving. Wow, especially when it comes to your spirituality, your intuition as well. You receiving the golden ticket. You are the golden ticket, the coin. You receiving some sort of abundance. Something that you're venturing off into is definitely going to materialize. And it has a lot to deal with your creativity and you being authentic. The problem here is that somebody has a tendency to reminisce on past situations or past people that they used to talk to or they used to date. Somebody has a tendency to think about them, or constantly go back to that time where they think of certain things. It's also like thinking of childhood memories as well. certain things that they possibly haven't healed from, and certain decisions that it was that they made when they were younger, or certain decisions that they made when it came to choosing a certain person, wishing that they didn't make those decisions. Okay, it's also giving like somebody they tend to live in the past too often. They don't like to look at the future all the time. They like to look at something in the past, or always turning their head to figure out what's going on behind them. Okay. And I also feel like the problem is as well is that a lot of you guys are not fucking around. Okay, a lot of you are not playing any games. Like, so you're lacking this playful energy. It's almost like didn't really take the time out to heal your inner child. So now it's all hard and shit and not really exploring it. Taking the time out to explore it. Okay? It's like somebody wants your forgiveness and they want you to choose them, and they're actually mad that you didn't choose them to have a kid with, a child with, or they're just mad that you didn't choose them. That's what it's giving. Individuals could also be really upset because you're leaving home. You're no longer going to stay in the same environment anymore. You're moving on to bigger and better things where you're going to be meeting new people, getting better job offers, better opportunities that's presented to you other than where it is that you are. That's what it's given. And I feel like there's individuals that you know for sure do not align with you energetically. And someone's mad because they know that they don't align with you energetically. And they feel like they shouldn't have made a choice or made a decision that it wasn't they made in the past. Because if they were to choose right, or if they were to do right by you, then they would be able to experience all this good shit that's happening for you right now. Like, it feels like they made a bad choice or they made a bad decision, and they're constantly thinking about the past. And if they would have made this decision, or if they would have done this, or decided to do that, then they will have this with you. Or like somebody's just in their head right now. And it's kind of like somebody viewed you as like, you and them being together, it would be a lot stronger than you guys being separated. So it's almost like somebody does want to reconcile, does want your forgiveness, but they know that they made bad choices and bad decisions that they shouldn't have made, which caused you to change your feelings about this person, which caused you to not feel the same way, especially when it came to, instead of offering you an official opportunity or an official relationship and taking things seriously, or giving you an official position, they're wishing that they did that instead of playing with you. Like somebody could definitely be wanting to express their feelings, but they're having a hard time thinking if they should do that or not. They feel like it would probably be a bad decision. It would probably be a bad decision to do that. Okay, it could be a Gemini or Scorpio. So they don't say anything. Like, that's what it's giving. So they don't say nothing. Julissa, I see you, my love. But somebody does want to have a conversation, but it also gives an energy of they're probably not going to want to talk to me. Like, that's what it's giving. Like, somebody's like, they're probably not going to want to talk to me. Like, somebody feels like they made a wrong decision choosing somebody else, because when they discovered you, they didn't see you for who it was that you actually were. And like, you're going to be meeting them with this like assertive ass energy. Like, that's kind of what it's giving. It's like somebody's going to be like, yo, like, I done fucked it up. Like, that's what it's giving. Like now you got boundaries and shit and standards, extra strong standards and boundaries, and like now you just protecting yourself. You gonna reject the fuck out of me, and then this is gonna be over. Like, like if I would have just taken you seriously back then, when you didn't have all this discernment and you was all wise and shit, like, that's how it feels. Exactly, ma'am. It's like somebody realizing like you in control. Like, you the one in control here. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like thinking about how they didn't give you a right opportunity, reminiscing and wishing that they can go back in time and change certain things. But they also knew that they were making you chase them. It was giving an energy of you constantly putting in a whole bunch of work chasing somebody because they just wanted you to chase them. And now you're not chasing them anymore. It's also giving an energy of somebody trying to be real forceful with you as well. Forcefully trying to push themselves on you, forcefully trying to have sexual, you feel what I'm saying, relations, get sexual with you is also what is given as well. Thinking that they can influence you or persuade you into doing something, and then you probably end up doing it, and then they leave just as fast as they came in and they don't stay. Yeah, it's kind of like you was trying to build something with somebody, but then they would leave and then think the grass is greener somewhere else. Type of shit. And then think that they gonna come back and try to offer you an opportunity and give you something official this time after playing with you. Like, yeah, no, that's not happening. Somebody gonna get cursed out. Because I feel like you're very focused. Very much focused. All right, and it seems like somebody allowed their pride, like the song that I was playing. I'll take my pride, stand here for you. But I'm not blind, seeing it through. You take my life. I can't sing, but you know what. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Like, that's the energy is given. Somebody had way too much pride. Way too much pride, and now shit has changed. Now they want to try to come spin the block again because you got good things happening for yourself, and shit in their life kind of like went upside down after fucking you over or playing with you. Leo energy. It seems like somebody felt like time, maybe a different season, everything was going to be fine. But no, within time, you started to advance. You became a lot much more stronger, a lot much brighter, a lot much more wiser, a lot much more balanced. Okay? You started to re-examine and reevaluate the things that you needed to prioritize and the things that you didn't need to reprioritize. You started working on yourself, putting yourself first, investing in yourself, taking action, inspirational action, being divinely guided to do what it is that you're doing. Especially when it comes to putting in a lot of work on yourself. Putting yourself out there. And being discovered or getting discovered. Being seen. Okay? Being very patient. Working on your patience. Okay? Like you ended up finding your reason and your purpose. Now somebody want to balance the scales with you. Because you're in control. The thing is that somebody wanted to have control over you. Yeah, no. Someone wanted to have control over you. And they thought that they, like, within due time, they'll be able to tame you. That's what it's giving. Like, someone was thinking that they'll be able to tame you or mold you into the way that they want you to be. And then force you or influence you to do something. And it will just take time. No. 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 Definitely not. And it's almost like confusing you or giving you mixed signals on purpose or intentionally so that you'll always be in a confused state. Even though you have clarity on what's going on. But because you do, this is exactly why you walk the fuck away. You wiped your hands with the situation. At the end of the day, okay, if something isn't working out and you're extremely disappointed about it, you have no problem in walking away from whatever the fuck it is that you invested all your time into. However much time, how much feelings, how much love, whatever you invested in, you have no problem walking away and starting completely over. And that's the thing about you. That's the thing about you, is that you have a lot of self-worth. You know who it is that you are. You do not settle for less. You're never going to settle for less. And when something isn't working out the way you want it to work out, you have no problem starting off and starting fresh, especially when it comes to a new scenery. wanting to see new things, and especially when it comes to leaving people behind. Even when it comes to leaving certain people and places and things behind, it's almost like also developing a feeling of guilt because you leaving motherfuckers behind because they fucking you over and they acting like they don't see what the fuck they doing. But they could be way too fucking old to be acting like they don't know what the fuck it is that they doing. You should know right from wrong. I shouldn't be telling you right from wrong and you a grown ass adult. Okay? So it's kind of just like feeling a little guilty that you might be leaving them behind. Okay? So somebody could also be feeling abandoned. Okay? If they have abandonment issues. All right? You took your energy with you and you was out of there. Like, you're not trying to argue. You're not trying to fight. There's no point in doing none of that. You're avoiding it at all costs. Especially when it comes to individuals who being stubborn, or they get in this stubborn energy instead of just making a choice or making a decision. It's also giving the energy of somebody having more than one person in mind when it comes to making a choice or making a decision. And somebody feels like the person that it was that they chose was a bad decision and they shouldn't have chosen that person anyways. They should have chosen the person that they had, the first person that they was thinking of in the first place. But they didn't do that. So now it's kind of like, shit. It's like looking for a way to escape a situation. Because now they're filled with guilt on making a bad decision because they knew that they should have chose you, or they knew they should have made a decision on you, but they didn't. But they thought that you will always be there because they thought that they would have the ability to tame you like you a puppy or something. And you're supposed to stay there no matter what, even if they are in and out your life. It's almost giving an energy like somebody could have also tried to influence you to take things to the extreme. Could have influenced you to start drinking. Could influence you or introduced you to certain drugs that you would never fucking doing in the first place. But yeah, somebody is definitely disappointed and they want to reconcile with you. But again, reconciliation would definitely be a red flag, especially when it comes to the things that you're manifesting in your life. You're experiencing a transformation where it's kind of like you're finding joy and happiness in the things that it is that you're doing. You're making better decisions. You feel more excited, more optimistic, like more warm. Is what it's giving. You went through some sort of rebirth. And now it's like you still maintaining that inspirational energy about yourself. You're still hopeful. You still have faith. You feel what I'm saying? You're still calm, cool, collective, balanced, okay? Wise. You're enlightened, okay? Yeah. And it's almost like somebody wants to manifest that you see them in a different way. Someone wants you to view them in a different way, or they want you to change your perspective on them. But it's also giving an energy of somebody not really serious either. They don't really know what it is that they're feeling, or they don't really know what it is that they want. They just like something for the moment. Kind of like even if this person was to come and offer you an apology or was to come and offer you something, you don't know if they really be serious. There's a fish in that cup. There's a fish in the cup. So it would just be possibly a repeat of what already happened, where they come in and out your life and play with you, your heartstrings, try to influence you, try to tame you. Okay? Yeah. It's almost like somebody wants to reconcile with you, but also offer you a proposal to go to counseling, to work it out. Like, okay? Like, that's what it's giving. It's like, let's go to a counselor. Like, let's go work this out. Let's go try to balance things out. Let's get it together. Let's go speak to someone. And you're like, no, I don't need to speak to anyone. I'm good. I have nothing to say to you. Like, that's kind of the energy it gives. Like, I don't have anything to say to you, so I'm not sure what they're going to say to balance things out between us, but no. Like, somebody's like, but I don't want to let you go, and it's just like, you're going to have to move on from the past. Yeah. You're going to have to, because things is different. I don't even have the same taste that I had before in the past. Looking at my exes, and it's just like, I can't even believe that we used to talk, we used to date. Like, my taste's not even the same. Like, no. Here, 99, rebirth. This is a time for renewal and rebirth, indicating that you are close to a major decision that will shape your future. Embrace this transformation and prepare for the path ahead of you. Okay? And 9, take action. The angels want you to know that now is the best time to take action on something very specific. Even if it seems impossible, remember that the universe is working behind the scenes in order to support you. So either way, someone's going to take this action. As you should, Buki. Just period. It may work out differently for you. This is a general read, so, you know, it could go either way. Someone wants to have a new beginning with you, Buki. Where it's kind of like you guys will start implanting structure. You feel what I'm saying? What we got here? All right. No bueno. I mean, hey. Never know. Might show up with a goldfish. Or piranha. If you need any of my services, you can click the link in my bio and book yourself a personal read. All right? Other than that, I'm going to see you guys next time.